Anyway, everyone, hello everybody. How's everyone doing today? Today is Monday, January 27th, 2025. It is a Monday today. It is your Monday. Hello everybody. Welcome. Yes, Janice, it is Monday. I should make that a thing. And then be like, if you want to know where to come from, you have to search for me on my videos. I don't know. I don't do it enough. I have to think about that. It's a good idea, Darren. All right, what everyone did we get last episode? Last episode, we got through the rest of the last half of this altar, I guess. I didn't know there was, more to it, but last half of this altar. Then we prepared, we did the boss fight, lost hard. Then we prepared for the boss fight, and hey, look, everyone, we won. Turns out when you just take the effort, take the time to just try it once, see how you're gonna fail, and then try again, but prepare, it turns out it's much better. It's like, well, it's like, if it's the first time you're playing the game though, right? You're not gonna know. First time playing the game, you're not gonna know exactly what the boss is going to do. So you just have to fight the boss and find out and lose and try again, but better. And so what can you expect today? Today we are going to be going to the other shrines, but based on how the first shrine went, I do not know if it's been one shrine per episode. So, I guess we're just going to call it the Courageous and return to the Courageous, everybody. We're going to do our normal party stuff and yeah, just get to the boss and find out what happens, I guess.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know. We'll let a die speak for it, shall we? Mom, if you're here, I can't. 1 second. This is a D20. I know we talked about it, so 20-sided die. Those totally exist. I think somebody can also buy a D100 if you want to too. All right, everyone, we are going to we did that. Wait, why is that the only one? Oh, we were supposed to do the thingy. Everybody. Oh, god damn it. Oh, that's why it was still there, because I saved before I did the thing in case something else happened. I wanted to save first so I could, save. And that way, in case I died, I won't have to redo this boss fight over again. That's why the red was still here. I know what's going. Darren, you're so smart. All right. Emma, Milliam, and Reed. There we go. Only Emma, though. Hi, Emma. All right, let's go. We're going to go to depths. The depths of hell. Where only chaos awaits. Who's your favorite chaos god? I forgot it opens up automatically. Terra Shrine Depths. Okay, here's the Zoomarian ore we're looking for. Zoomarian. Why does the word Zoomarian sound so familiar? Oh, speaking of just random stuff. As you know, me and my wife have a Crib Wars video up. And so someone once again commented on it, stating some points we missed. God, the video is great. We need to make another one. It looks even bigger from close up. Yeah, although considering how long it's had to form, that's hardly surprising. Still, if we work together, we should be able to carry it back to the Courageous. Bro, that's a friggin' mineral. Like, that's way too heavy. We got it somehow, so that's cool. And now we just, I don't know. Could this be called sacrilege? There we go. Everyone's gonna be in a big surprise when they see this. Oh, that's not her voice. Well, we've done what we need here. Now, it's just a case of whether this can be made into a weapon for Valimar. And the only one who's gonna know that for sure is George. Come on, let's head back and see what he thinks. Wait. Did we only have to do one? I thought we had to do all of them. Do we not? I mean, according to the guide I saw, it had all 4 of them. Is that just because you can choose which one to go to? I don't know. We're gonna have to figure it out now, I guess, by advancing the storyline. It's very, very, everything. I don't know. No. Come on. There we go. Now the thing is gone. Now we're going to call the Courageous. Return to the Courageous. Skip the cutscene. I could turn it off. I just keep forgetting to. Because turning on and off the turn off the cutscene isn't bothersome enough for me to go to the menu and turn it off. Even though literally last episode I was at that menu. Upon returning to the Courageous, they hurriedly carried the Zumarian ore they had obtained to where George was waiting. We have a book to read too. We need to read a book, everybody. Damn. How the fuck they carry that? So this is Zumarian ore. I don't know what his voice is. So this is Zumarian ore, Crystal, huh? It's even cooler than I thought it'd be. You brought back a real treat this time. We couldn't believe our eyes when we saw it at first. That's not her voice. So, what'd you think? Think you'll be able to make a new weapon for Valimar? That's not her voice either. It's hard to say, honestly. It seems really difficult to work with. It was the matter of getting enough of it to make something with. I feared as much. I find it hard to imagine this will be enough to make Itachi large enough for Valimar to use in combat. I doubt this will be enough for the Professor Schmidt to start helping out either. Well, all we can do is gather a lot more. There are 3 other spirit shrines in Eastern Erebonia. Just get through the other trials and you should have enough. You make it sound so easy. Feel free to volunteer if you have any brighter ideas. Like Elliot said, we'll just have to do what we can and gather a lot more. This would be a piece of cake. Still, what we've got now is enough for me to get a feel of how to work with it. And to do that, I'm going to need to set up a proper workshop on the ship. Then by all means, do so in this area here. My brother would have no objections. Thank you, Your Highness. Yes, thank you. I'll get right to work. If you get a chance, would you mind helping me out, Rain? I'll be the one who has to carry whatever we end up making into combat, so it'd help to have you here. I'd be happy to. Choosing to help George make his workshop will cause the main story to advance. As a result, all unfinished quests will disappear. No shrines? I don't know. Let's go to the bridge and find out. Because I have done I made sure to get all the quests done before we did any altars. So I shouldn't have to go. Yep, I guess we're doing that then. But I want to be, I can't choose who I want to be, okay. George, I'm just swinging up Georgie. You know, at least this Georgie isn't bad as the ghost. Oh my god. Have you all read or listened to Georgie the Ghost? Come on, Georgie, really fucking seriously, bro. Alright. I want to turn this into a workshop for creating Valimar's Itachi. If you get a chance, I'd really appreciate it if you could help me out. Thanks. Well then, do you think you could bring me my tools from over in the Orbital Factory? Can do, George. George and Rain then began remodeling the ship's hold into a workshop. Well, okay, I thought this was gonna be a minigame of something, just like the swimming minigames. God, Trails of Cold Steel 1 was weird. It's like, I kind of wouldn't mind playing that game again, but on a harder. I know I started out on hard mode and it was absolutely miserable, but I didn't know what the battle system was like and what I had to do. So I wouldn't mind trying it like on hard mode or even a harder mode, just to see if the knowledge I've gained here in Trails of Cold Steel 2 will help me in Trails of Cold Steel 1. While the process was more than a little exhausting, it didn't take long before they were finished. Wait, whoa, no, is that just the sword that he uses now? Like, that is not a forged. Okay, no, it's just the sword he uses now. Okay. Huh, that should work for now. All right, let's see if we can process the Sumerian ore. You ready? We're going to start by reinforcing Valamar's existing blade, right? Kind of a way for prepping for the real thing. That's the idea, yeah. I just want to get a feel for what it's like to work with, and it'll give you a stronger sword to use in the meantime. Let's get to work. Of course. Together, they worked on reinforcing Valamar's existing blade. Despite the task being simple compared to making an entirely new weapon, working with Sumerian ore was hard, even for George. Reen and the other members of Class 7, as well as even Valamar, helped where they could and supported him in his efforts. Eventually, a baby was born. Who's fueling the ship? Like, they have to get fuel, so who's supporting the fuel? Because they're not making any money. So where, hold on, wait a minute. Where are they getting their money from? Like, I'm not doing any jobs. I'm not getting any money. Well, I am for our team, but we can spend however we want to. How is everyone getting the goods to sell? Who's paying for the food that everyone's eating in the kitchen? Who's paying for the gas? Who's paying for the electricity? Whose pockets are we digging into to support this operation? I'm assuming it's the royal family, but also part of the royal family is on the imperial side as well. So like, is the treasury being split down the middle? I don't know. Whoa, Valamar, your new blade is quite impressive. Yeah, came out pretty well. Although the base weapon is still the same as the Soldat's. Unlike a Soldat's blade, however, I can feel mana radiating from it now. I expect it'll be able to hold a significantly keener edge than before. I'm amazed you managed to process that stuff. A hunk of crystal like that must have been a real pain to work with, huh, George? Well, if anyone could, it's you. I wouldn't have been able to do much. We're in help for y'all, so... that we got this far is a real testament to our combined efforts. I'm not sure our contributions can even compare to what you've done, and I'm grateful for it. I'm sure the battles ahead are going to go a lot more smoothly thanks to this. We're lucky to have you on our side, George. Now all you gotta do is take it into a real fight and see how it feels. Right, we should get Valamar to give it a couple good swings.
Oh, you're all still here.
Yar mighty. Good eye, might. Good eye, might. God, that's so cool.
Toa?
What's wrong? It's not like you to be so flustered. It's terrible. We got an emergency report in from the Twin Dragons Bridge.
Oh?
It's Keldic. Keldic?
What happened to Keldic?
It was set on fire.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay.
By the Kreutzen Provincial Army.
Kreutzen. I've been saying that wrong the whole entire time. What the fuck?
What?
I like how Eustace is supposed to be surprised and like... I think they made his eyes look surprised, but they didn't get to his mouth. And so he just has this weird expression of like, is this what surprise is supposed to look like?
What?
Okay. Oh, Celtic is now on fire. That is, wow. Okay. Fuck. Well, they set a course for Celtic and hurried there as fast as their legs could carry them. Once they arrived, a number of them disembarked to assess the situation, Instructor Sarah and Eustace included. Oh, okay. Story time. You and you, I guess. Oh, and we need a tank, don't we? Do what we've always been doing. I mean, they don't have to be in the party. They just have to be with us. Should have unequipped everyone of their things. Shit. Fuck. Oh. Oh, that one, that one. Damn. Fires suck. Well, I mean, if it's used correctly. And then this Fahrenheit 451. Right? Is that the name of the book? This is awful. How could they? The Grand Market seems to have taken the brunt of it too. The fact that this was the work of the provincial army themselves is distressing to say the least. I can't believe this. Let's have a look around town. We should pay a visit to both the market manager and the 4th Armored Division too. All right, everyone, it is 20 minutes past the half hour. You all know what that means. That is time for the first sip of the day. This is when we as a community come together and do one physical action to make us feel a lot more like a community, and that physical action is cheering, which means y'all need something to drink. So if y'all could go ahead and grab your favorite drink of choice, whether that may be coffee, tea, beer, water, juice, kombucha, papaya juice, watermelon juice, infused water, infused milk, infused coffee, mixed berry juice, chai tea, lemonade, scotch, gin, whiskey, rye, rum, bourbon, brandies, Bailey, chips like cognac, wine, champagne, moonshine, absinthe, sake, or vermouth. Oh my god. And everybody, cheers. Making it through another day. Dink. A weekend, really. Minimum amount of espresso. So, for my cup of coffee, I put 16 grams of coffee to the grinder. Sometimes 17 if I'm feeling feisty. Anything more than that's a bad idea since I have 2 cups in the morning. Anything more than that, well, I'll just crash so hard at like 2 p.m. Just not good. Damn, this sucks. Fuck. Well, I hope I don't have to do like any army stuff. No, I hope I don't have to do any battles. Because y'all aren't equipped with, any kind of good ordnance. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we don't have to battle. Kitty. Kitten. No, kitten. It's a kitty. It's a cute one. Maybe you should break down too for a little bit. I think it's great, parent-child bonding time, just kind of breaking down together, right? Reminds me of the Great Seattle Fire. You know what? You know what this is? I think right here, right now, in the game, is doing an excellent portrayal of the horrors of war. Like, not horrors, I don't think horrors would be the right word, but almost like the not disadvantage, just the outcomes of it, because it's happening. And so things got burned because one side wanted to win. It's kind of almost like, when you kind of like have sex with somebody for the first time, not virgin sex, but like you meet somebody, you're with a partner, you have sex with somebody. It's kind of like there's a boundary that has been broken, right? Because it's easy to like, okay, I'm attracted to you, but we're going to stay friends, versus I'm attracted to you and we've had sex, but we're still going to be friends. There's almost like a boundary that's been passed that both of you are more like, oh, we can be, I don't know. It's boundary. I've spoken to everyone about, like, yeah, there's something that's broken or passed when that happens. Specifically, in a book I read, a romance book, I would say its name, but in case anyone here is reading it, we're going to read it. I don't want to, I don't spoil it for you. But this girl wanted to get back at her ex, and her ex was one of the main characters. And so to get back at her ex, she needed to be really close to this other dude. For some reason, I forgot. And instead of trying to pretend that they were close, they had sex right in the person's office. Because she said when people have sex, there's a boundary that's broken, and now they're closer together, or they can feel like they can be closer because they've been that intimate with each other. It's super interesting. And I think the same principle applies here. You know, haven't really been, Reen and his entourage has not really been in the center of any wars. They haven't, like they sometimes gotten mixed up in the jumble, but they've never seen a disaster like this, a result of one team wanting to win. Oh, right. Sorry. The metaphor I wanted to say was, now that like a civilian town has been attacked, that kind of opens up for the other side to start attacking civilian towns. Even though like the civilians are civilians of both sides. It's like, well, you bombed my city that we promised was not going to be bombed, and I told everyone it wasn't going to be bombed, so now I guess we're going to do it to you. How are we supposed to know what to do if you know? If this gate is open, same thing, in a relationship. If one person says to the do this, I'll divorce you or I'll break up with you, that kind of passes the boundary. And it's like, all right, well, now are you just going to blackmail the person every time you want them to do something? So anyway, I am sorry. That was a very long tangent. I apologize. Sorry, not sorry. But this game right now, I think, is doing a good way of showing the disasters of war without going into the nitty-gritty, gory details. It is just, here's a town that was burned. You know, the Armored Rail Division did the best they could. And some things are burned and some things are not. And everyone is just, what the fuck do we do now? Like, what the hell? Oh, the windmill's still gone. I thought that was broken. But I think this game is just doing a fantastic way of showing that. A fantastic way of showing us, human players, and Reen and his group, exactly what the results of war is. So, yeah.
No.
It used to be so lively, and now...
Thank you, everyone, for listening. I appreciate it. Yeah. Right. And then now, like, this is going to happen, and everyone here is going to ask their government to start killing civilians. And like, here's the thing, like, because you need the civilians to go with the government for war. If the civilians don't want to do war, then the government has their hands kind of tied behind their back. Not that they can't really do much. And so if all the civilians are like, we want to, attack their civilians, the government's like, no, like that's not good. They're like, no, attack the civilians, and they're going to get mad, and they might overthrow the government because they're not attacking the civilians on the other side. Are you the person I think you are? Oh, I guess we have to read a book too, don't we? Hold on 1 second. No. Oh, I mean, That's not what I want, but can you tell me, Norton? Okay. I don't know if Norton is the same photographer you meet in Trails in the Sky. I don't know. That's what I was trying to find out. But everyone, I know it's kind of sad, but we do have a book we need to read. I believe I finished off with this one. Oh no, chapter 12. Alright everyone, Gambler Jack, chapter 12. The charged battle had closed with Jack's dramatic upset of a victory. Putting aside Jack's words, Juan took a moment to breathe a welcome sigh of relief. For this turn of events was no small victory on his part. Conversely, Enrique sat stunned, head in his hands. Hall stared blankly at the cards, her eyes wide with disbelief. No way. Did 4 kings? That should be my hand. Hearing this. Didn't I read this already? Oh, yeah, we read this, didn't we? I think we read this. I think we read this, everybody. I think we did. Well, I guess we're not going to read anything right now, and we'll read it next episode. Next episode. I'll find out where we are next episode. Then we'll continue from there, because I'm like, I remember reading this. God, this is just horrible. Well, if you ask some people, they'll say because God wanted it to happen. But God's nice. All right, then. Why do you let your village burn then? She, who everyone believes your God is. You know what we should do? You know, Mayor should go back to the multi-theism system. Like, I think it's great to, like, pick a god and just go, I'm going to be the patron of that god. I'm going to be the patron of Dionysus. Have orgies and shit? Go ahead. You want to be the patron of Ares and, you know, be a war commander? Fuck yeah, go ahead. You want to be the patron of Shiva? I don't know a lot of Hindu gods. No, not Sri Lanka. Oh my god. What's the one in Final Fantasy 14? Beauty's Wicked Wiles. Damn it, I don't know. I don't know a lot of Hindu gods. But I think having a multi-theism, you know, religion would be cool because you get to choose, you know, you're not just kind of forced into one thing. And don't give me shit on, oh, you have God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. No, we've you know, they're all well, I think on some sects they are the same person, and some sects they're different. Oh, I see you've all arrived. Lieutenant General Craig, Major Neidhart. Oh, you're here too, Claire. Thank you for coming. I presume you were all contacted. That's right. We came as soon as we heard. Is this the work of who I think it is? It is as you expect. This was done by none other than the Cruzian Provincial Army Soldats. That's absurd. For what reason? So it seems they have no issue with razing the very lands they're meant to protect. Unfortunately, it's very real. Apparently, they broke through a gap in our line of defense at the Twin Dragons Bridge. According to the reports, there were a number of Jaegers within their ranks too. Duke Alburet has been hiring the Northern Jaegers throughout this war. They were behind the attack on Ymir too. That explains things. Razing towns like this is one of their specialties. We arrived on the scene as fast as we could and managed to fight them off while evacuating the townsfolk, but they had already retreated toward Berehard and formed a defensive line by the time the 4th Division arrived. The townsfolk readily accepted us after the provincial army was forced to retreat from Twins Dragons Bridge. It's clear this was intended to punish them for that, as an example to others. Well, the old Duke's probably not too happy about how that played out, so yeah. Even then, though, there's just no excuse for this. This is war, Emma. Like, it sucks. It was like, how dare you talk about war, Darren, in your comfy house where you don't have to worry about or if you're gonna have a roof over your head tomorrow. But like, it sucks that when people go to war, we kill each other over it. Furthermore, it's the inevitability of death. It's like when two nations go to war, or two parts of a nation go to war, people are gonna die. Because how does one side win? Usually because the other side surrenders. And they surrender because they see that the utility of continuing is less than utility of surrendering and agreeing to terms. How do you do that? Well, the first and most forward way is just kill lots of people in the army so the army can't fight back. Another one would be starve the civilians. Cut off all the supply lines, separate all the cities, make sure communication can't happen, and basically turn the nation into a collection of towns and cities that are just that, towns and cities. But then people are still going to die from maybe famine or drought. And as you see, even as a civilian, you can't be 100% safe. And sure, where I am on America, some things suck right now, but it's great that I can, go to bed and not worry about if I'm going to have a bomb go over my house tomorrow morning. It's pretty good. And I do know, right, that's a good feeling that people can't. There's people in the world who don't have that, who are afraid I'm going to die, in my sleep because a bomb's going to go off. It's very stressful, probably. Just when you join the army, when you join the Navy, the military, when you join your nation's military force, you might die. And it's not that, maybe we all can live. No, it's like people are going to die. And if people have to die for one side to surrender and go, okay, we're done. And then people kind of forget and they get another war. World War I. Oh, we're going to end the wars with all of this. No, that doesn't happen. World War II. It sucks. It's sad, but it's just something I've thought about, like the inevitability of death in war and how we kill our own people to do it. Just I think about like, oh my god, I remember what was it? It was a Drakengard 1 where you were playing with you had your dragon and she's going, wait, you lock your own up in cages? Wow, humans are brutal. Wasn't exactly the response, but she was responding to that humans lock their own in cages, and all the aliens going like, wait, you kill your own people? What the fuck, everybody? Jesus Christ, humans are brutal as fuck. And just, it's sad. It's just sad to think about. And we're all here, and it sucks that we have to do war. Then it's like, well, let's not have war. I'm like, I don't know how possible that is, though. Because everyone has different temperaments. If I don't know, two opposing religious sects can butt up against each other on a country line, and like the leaders of both countries could be amicable and go, I don't believe what you believe, you don't believe what I believe, but fuck it, whatever. Try not to kill each other, that's fine, and let's at least have trade routes open and stuff. And the leaders could be like that, but that doesn't mean everyone under them is gonna be like that. There's most likely gonna be some civilians who are gonna be like, no, they're evil, they're monsters, they're horrible people. And then fighting starts, and then what? Or it's like If you say no, if all of you agree to no war, but it's like, well, you could attack me at any time, so I need to make my weapons better in case you attack me. Kind of like the Cold War. It sucks. This reminds me of what Rufus and Vita said, actually.
I beg to differ. The presence of Soldat's units on a battlefield makes a tremendous difference. What they may lack in firepower and armor compared to tanks, they make up for in mobility and versatility. But more important than even those factors is the psychological impact they have on our opponents.
Yup.
We're only human. As such, we are as captivated as we are terrified of giant beings bearing human form.
Can't ignore the morale of your enemies. Rufus said that? Oh, Vita. The fear this attack has instilled in the townsfolk seemed to be a testament of those words. Thanks to the Soldats, it's safe to say they succeeded in their aim. Even we of the RMP felt somewhat powerless before them. Right? And now, though people have kind of lost their trust in the army that's meant to protect them. Right? So we had the 4th Armored Division, but they came here late and there was a fire. And so there was a break in the Twin Dragons Bridge. And like, well, if we can't depend on the army that was here, and now we can't depend on you, like, who can we depend on? Especially since we couldn't prevent that fatality. Wait, someone passed away? The market manager, I'm afraid. Oh no, what? Dude, he was so cool though. God damn it. Eyewitness reports state that he got caught in the debris while aiding with the townsfolk evacuation. That's awful. Regardless, we plan to strengthen our defenses here, while preparing for countermeasures against Brayard. I advise that you keep your distance from Celtic for a while. Do engrave this horrid sight into your minds, however. This is no mere conflict. It's an all-out war. Never forget that. Yeah, I know, right? It sucks. It's just, God, miserable. Right, and people forget. I don't know if there's any. I don't know if there's still any Holocaust survivors out yet. There might be, right? And they're like, we're gonna make it so people don't forget what happened here. Eventually in like 200 years, it might still be in history, but it probably won't be taught as much. And then eventually, 3, 4, 500 years from now, people are gonna forget that happened, and it might happen again. Which sucks.
Right.
Horrible. Right in the feels too, right in the feels.
Poor guy.
Yep. We never know when we're gonna die. It could be tomorrow, it could be in 5 years. If you were told by a doctor you have 24 hours left to live, what would you do? Would you go to work that day? No. Would you be like, well, credit card debt is forgiven on death? All right, everyone, what do you want?
Right.
I want an Xbox. Here you go. On a TV. Here you go. On a computer. Here you go. Right. You'd be with your friends. You'd be with your family. You'd be with people who you have a relationship with, right? And then we die because we knew we weren't gonna see them again. God, I remember on the day we put Lucy down, I called and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna be there at like 3:30, I think." And then around like 12, I got a call. She's like, "Hey, I can get there 30 minutes earlier."
Right.
I was like, "All right, go ahead." And then I burst out crying again. Because it's like, great, now Lucy's going to be put down 30 minutes earlier, and that's 30 minutes I don't get back. And so, with the cats now I have, it's just like, well, I know they're going to die. I know eventually they are going to die. Derivative's going to go down. Layla, Cecilia. I don't know, when they go down, we're just gonna get new cats again because we enjoy cats. But it's instead of being mad at them when they want attention and always shutting them away, I try my best to be with them, play with them, enjoy their company, love them, cuddle them, because one day they're not gonna be here. Hopefully that day is 10, 13 down, 10, 11, 12 years down the line, but it could be tomorrow. I don't know that. And so what I was going with is, we can't live our life like we're going to die tomorrow, because we have other obligations. We have work, we might have dependents, we have animals. And if we did, the people we want to be with, well, they have their own lives. So we kind of have to do a balance between being with the people we want to and doing what we do if we were going to die in a month or a day, versus surviving and getting money so we can buy food so we can continue living. It's an interesting balance you have to make there. Unfortunately, work takes a lot of that, where it's like, well, yeah, but now you have to work all the time, so you actually can't be with people. And then eventually you're retired, and hopefully your friends are still alive when that happens, and now you're tired and your bones hurt, and if you haven't been exercising at all, you might be in a wheelchair. Now you're not mobile anymore, so you might have all this month, but you can't do anything with it, And then you might just be on your deathbed and just be like, I wish I could have done X, Y, and Z. Right? Life has no take-backsies. You can't redo life. Unfortunately, life won't give you what you want. You need to take it. So it's interesting as well. Just go, everybody. Just do things. Learn, have fun, go on adventures. Because we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to die. Right? It sucks. Anyway, I'm sorry. That's a lot of sad talking for this thing. I apologize. That's, I've just, thought a lot about death. Not as a morbid fascination, just that it exists. And what are we going to do with that knowledge that it does exist? I started reading about stoicism, and they're like, it's going to happen. So what are you going to do about it? I remember reading a Reddit article, and there's this doctor who failed to save a patient that was dying, and just it hit them so hard. And it was either a doctor or a nurse, and everyone was consoling them. It was like, I'm sorry. It does happen, though. It is absolutely horrible. Right? And then the person could approach it, it's not like one of two ways, but not really. If they go to the family and they go, they're slow, and they go, if they have sorriness in their voice, if they're slow, and if they see, if they're like, I did my best, I did everything. Usually, if the family was raised socially well, it would go, we understand.
Right.
It sucks. You did your best. If they're not, they would be mad at the doctor for some reason. Or if the doctor was like, he's dead, bro, or they're dead, bro, they'd be like, fuck you, dude. So, or dudette. But what I've found is even if something bad happens, if you show remorse and you say you're sorry and you're like, you own up to it, other people were like, we saw you did your best. Like I couldn't do that in your situation. So yeah, you did your best and it sucks and we'll recover. Yeah. Sorry, lots of words. My apologies. You're here to play, watch me play games. I forgot who that was. Ooh, that's not good. I don't remember who she was. Probably because my frustration in Trails of Cold Steel 1, I don't really remember who she was, unfortunately.
I hope Louise will be okay.
Well, it makes sense Sarah had to come here.
She wasn't the only familiar face either.
Really, the Celtic Highway. Okay. What's this way? We've got a decent grasp on the situation, Celtic, now. Should we head back? Yeah. There's nothing else we can really do. Reen. Oh, hello, everybody. Is that... Oh, I forgot your name. Oh, I don't... Not the person I was thinking. So, where's my family? They're all safe, right? Becky, you go. We told you to wait on board, didn't we? Sorry, but she insisted. Y'all expect me to sit down knowing what happened to my home? My family's safe, right? What about the market manager? Your family's all right. We saw them at the church. I can't say the same for the market manager, though. Oh, no. You're having a laugh, huh? Wait. I've got it, Rain. I'll make sure she returns to the Courageous. Thanks. We'll make our way back first, then. We have a lot to discuss regarding where to proceed from here. Indeed. Oh. After leaving Celtic in the Imperial Army's hands, they all went back to the Courageous. Processing both Otto's death and the state of Celtic proved to be difficult, but they had to face it. It was only after Becky and Hugo had returned that they decided to take off. That's horrible, bro. Oh, God, that sucks. That's so sad.
Still, this war seems to resemble the War of the Lions more by the minute. History tells us towns were set ablaze all across the country back then as well.
Really?
That is said to have been the case, yes. Although the situation back then is very different compared to now. True enough. This war has been relatively bloodless in comparison. So something like this happening is a big deal.
Still, in the long term, this is bound to hurt the Alliance's cause more than it will help. That's why I'm finding it so hard to picture that Rufus would give the go-ahead to do it.
I think it's safe to say it was just Duke Albrecht doing his own thing. He really seemed to hate how Duke Cayenne's higher in practice than him in the Alliance.
Oh, internal struggle?
I'm sorry, but this is where we part ways. Captain, please let me disembark somewhere nearby.
What? You can't be serious. You're not...
You're not thinking of trying to settle things with your father alone, are you? I can't believe you would even entertain the thought. You need to take a deep breath and calm down before you do something you'll regret, Eustace. How dare you? Don't act like you know the first thing about what I'm feeling right now. As a member of the Alvarea family, I have a duty to stop my father. Do it alone? You have no right to. We have every right to interfere, Eustace. This is clearly too much for one person to handle alone. Makis is right. You need to calm down, and we need to think this over together.
Yeah, this isn't like you at all.
As your classmates and friends, it's not hard to imagine how terrible you must be feeling right now. But that's exactly why we want to help you. And I believe we can. We should discuss how to approach this matter together. That's the class 7 I know. Still, this isn't a matter to be taken lightly. Your actions could have a profound effect on the war from here on out. If you're going to get yourselves involved, you're going to need to be prepared for the potential consequences. But I'm sure y'all know how to deal with this at this point, right? We fully understand what you're saying. So far, we've tried to keep our interference with the war itself to a minimum. However, what just happened in Celtic was an act of terrorism against innocent civilians. We can't turn a blind eye to that. You're right. We're all agreed here. The market manager did a lot for us, both during our field study and when we were lying low there after the war broke out.
I'm of the same opinion. He may be head of one of the 4 great houses, but the Imperial family can still make him answer for his crimes. So please, use my position and the ship however necessary to bring him to justice.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Alright, I think it's time we come up with a solid plan. We can't allow Duke Alborea to do anything so inhumane ever again.
Thank you.
Huh? Is there a call coming through? Where's it coming from?
Bear with me for a moment. Oh, all the students.
This can't be right. It's coming from an airship owned by the Noble Alliance.
How can that be? How can that be? They must have sneaked into range. What we should do, Toa? I think I can shake them off if I try.
No, but the call on screen.
How heavy is that monitor?
It's a pleasure to see you all again. Especially you, my dear brother.
What's up, Rufus, bro?
And Princess Alphen is with you, too. Truly, it's an honor, Your Highness.
Rufus.
Goodness.
Why are you calling us?
I apologize for calling so abruptly. Rest assured, I have no intention of attacking or otherwise harming you. I'm calling because there is information of which I'd like to make you aware.
Oh, you're telling us this for a reason. You're telling us because you want us to deal with it.
Due to the rather sensitive nature of my message, this feed is a private communique from my personal airship.
What could you possibly have to tell us?
Does this concern Celtic by any chance?
It does indeed. I imagine all of you have seen what befell the town yourselves. The attack on Celtic was instigated by Duke Alborea alone. We of the Noble Alliance do not in any way condone it. If you plan to confront the Duke about his actions, you need fear no interference from us.
Oh. I get it. You want us to take him out, don't you? Surely
The
not.
bulk of the Kreutzen Provincial Army is already under my control. The attack was carried out by a small contingent of soldiers who remain loyal to my father. At present, they've walled themselves up in Auroch's fort along with him. With the aid of the Imperial Army, you ought to be able to take the fortress without much trouble.
This is insane. They're not as well trained as the ones who are serving you, so you don't mind leasing them, do you? I'm impressed at how cold-heartedly objectively you can be, Mr. Chief of Staff. Bet you'd love it if we ended up killing each other, so you have nothing to worry about, huh?
Nothing of the sort, Miss Clausel. Still, there's no denying my father's actions will be a millstone around the neck of the Alliance going forward. But considering the position I hold, I can't very well publicly oppose him. And that's why I figured I might bring up the matter with all of you. Well, I've said my part. Oh, and Eustace, this is an intensely family-centric affair, as I'm sure you realize. I'm very curious how you'll approach it. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I suppose I'll hope and pray for your success this once, as a sitting member of Thor's board of directors.
Interesting.
Nothing like using other people to do your dirty work. There remains a real possibility that this is a trap.
Still, now we know the Alliance wants something done about Duke Alborea as much as we do. This could be the best chance we're ever going to get to stop him from wreaking more havoc.
I can't allow my father to commit any more of these unforgivable crimes.
What's up, Spark Drives?
I will go to Auroch's fort and apprehend Duke Alberea myself.
I don't know. His voice sounded pretty neat to me.
And it would mean the world to me if all of you were to lend me your aid.
Also, I think they wanted to add some computerizedness to it because this was over computer. I think it sounded like that. I don't know. Now that you said that, I'm like, did they add some kind of like computer interference to his voice? I don't know. Maybe, but like computers. I guess if computers were still like bulky as they show in a thing, like I don't know. It's like they have technology to make things fly and to communicate wirelessly. Why is there like computer interference noises? Do you even need to ask? Of course we will. We'll be with you every step of the way. With that, they finally began preparations to apprehend Duke Alberea. Duke Alberea's actions against Celtic were believed to be in violation of a number of imperial laws. With that fact as justification, Class 7 chose to call upon the aid of the 4th Armored Division and RMP to formally place him under arrest. In the end, they settled upon the following plan. First, the 4th Armored Division would attack Berea-Hard's northern line of defense. Meanwhile, the RMP would attack the city's southern line of defense, forcing them to call for reinforcements from Auroch's fort. This would give Class 7 the opportunity to attack the fortress using the Courageous with relatively limited opposition. And once the fortress was under their control, they were to arrest Duke Alberea, effectively completing the mission. I didn't know they could enforce that. There's enough room for him to do that in there. While all of this was being finalized, the remaining touches were put to Valamar's reinforced sword. The operation proved to be an opportune time to test it and collect much-needed data. What about the other Zumerian ores then? Are we not going to grab those? The next day, the time came for the operation to begin. So they're not gonna... it's Christmas. Interesting. Well, the time has finally come. Is everyone ready to go? Of course. We can't let Usus down. As long as what you want to say, I've already seen in Trails of Cold Steel 1 and where I've got through 2. But not everything, but just like one thing that you're like, oh my god, I want to tell Active Fireball about this. This is our chance to avenge Otto's death too. I appreciate it. Just try and focus your thoughts on the operation for now. You can worry about other things later. We'll be right there with you. Sounds like everyone's all fired up and ready to go. Also, good job on finishing Daybreak. I'll be there in a few years. This will be our first chance to test Valamar's newly fortified weapon too. How'd it turn out? Great, actually. And like Laura said, today's operation makes it the perfect chance to test it out of battle. I hope so. It's a good way to iron out the kinks anyway. The more data I have, the better off we'll be when it comes to making that Tachi. Everybody, the 4th Armored Division and the Railway Military Police are almost ready to make their move. Let me know as soon as you're ready. The sooner the better. I'm coming with you. Doesn't sit right with me to have you going against high-ranking Jaegers alone. There's no reason to let your guard down though. Make sure you have everything you need. No problemo. The number of members in your party has temporarily increased to 7. My god. Okay. 1, 2. Oh god, I don't know. Yeah, what I feel, I agree with your sentiment that Daybreak is better, even though I haven't played it, because I did play through Trails in the Sky first chapter. And I'm like, I'm liking Trails of Cold Steel more than Trails in the Sky. I'm curious to how I will feel when I go back. But it feels like every new game, they're just adding more to the collection of tension. And like, well, the next one kind of has to be better than the last. I'm excited. Oh God. We have Emma. I think. I mean, if you can go back and change, I don't mind doing that. But Milliam really Milliam and to advance the main story, speak to Toe, blah blah blah. Okay, that's fine. The first thing we're gonna do is we haven't saved since we started this, so there we go. We're gonna save now. We are going to, wow, look at how much money we don't have anymore. Okay. All right. I mean, that's fine. Angelica is like that. There can be someone. It's fine if there's somebody else is. It doesn't matter. People are who them. But however, if it is, then that's great that that game does have somebody whose orientation is not straight. Because we need more games with people whose orientation is not straight. We need some more representation here. All right. That's fine. That's cool. That's cool. Just more representation besides being straight is pretty cool. I'm okay with that. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to take off orphans out of everybody. Not you. I think you're fine right now. I'm gonna take that off. That's good. I'm excited. No, fuck. Okay. Let me get organized party. I want the other members. So Elisa, you, and you. Confirm. Just in case. Crow. C is Crow. Okay, we all good. Everything's unequipped. Okay. Let's organize our party for realsies. Because I'm afraid what's going to happen is we're going to get to the boss, and then I'm like, shit, I need a different kind of tank. That's what I'm genuinely afraid of, but I don't know. We'll just, or like, oh man, we might need 2 magic users. I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to do that. Confirm. Well, I will. Thank you for letting me know. I'm not going to get to Trails of Cold Steel 3 for quite a bit, though. Here we go. Okay, we're going to save here. I know we're saving so much. We're going to save here. And then we're going. So we're not going to save in our 3rd slot. That 3rd slot is in case we have to come back and do this over again. I'm very much attuned to the fact that Trails of Cold Steel so far likes to kind of put us in positions where we can't go back. Someone spoke to us like, don't play Trails of Cold 3 yet if you want to play Trails in the Sky and Trails of Zero. So We're gonna do that first. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm just excited to play the rest of the series in general, man. All right, so if we need to prepare, I don't know if this feels like it's almost the last thing, but I also read that, what was it? That, I can't think of the word. Right, the epilogue has the final battle and not, the final dungeon, which is super weird, but shop, please. Thank you. Jesus Christ, buddy. No. Nah. I'll just say that he's however Elliot wants to be. I don't know. I mean, he could be. I don't know. He could want to be somebody who can flip both ways. I don't know. He hasn't shown anything yet. Okay, we need to, oh, we're like totally out of fire shit. We have everything but fire material. That's not the right word, Darren. I think that's, yeah, I don't think we really can't upgrade anything more, can we? We're out of everything. Oh my god, no. That's the best we can do right now. Let's equip people with shit, shall we? Also, I haven't read really about androgyny, so I can't have a fact on that, or an opinion, I guess you could say. Okay, Reaper. Okay, let's get your speed up, shall we? I know, he keeps saying, it's like, oh, my master. I'm like, well, can I see your master, please? That would be cool. Oh, that's not helping. All right. All right. Attack 3, attack 2, attack. It's actually, no, let's give you poison, seal, burn. Why the fuck not? Poison? Is there a poison? Gonna give you poison? I don't know if I have those, but I can check. 1 second. Speed breaker, why not? Actually, do I have a tube? No, I don't. There's no way in hell I'm gonna equip one of those. Speed breaker 2. There we go. And then you are gonna have I don't have an action 3 equipped. There you go. And then poison 2. Why the fuck not? No, that is my mom. That is my mom. So yes, that is my mom. She watches me. You're good. Flood. I think actually this will work. It's fine. You're fine, and you need shit. Oh right, you need all the other stuff. Septime Vein and a Dragon Vein. There we go. And now you need, I don't fucking know, Defense 2. Why not? And then you need to be able to do things to people. So I don't know, freeze and nope. You need actions to go. That's what you need. Oh, we also need detection. Okay, we also need detection. You are actually gonna have detection. I do not. I have not watched like any of those WWE, WWF things in like an extremely long time. An extremely long time. Like over 20 years ago. So no, I don't. Okay, and not. And oh man, we need to make your action go up. Fuck, that's what we need to do. You know, nothing of the things that I have is actually helping me any at all. Oh, confused. There we go. Okay, we need to give you action. We need to make you go fast. We need to actually make you go fast. There we go. That's fast-ish. Okay, we're good. You have your stuff. Okay. And then you mentioned the stuff. I need to see if we have those or not. You know, I think that would be in kitchen, etc. I think. Maybe because they wouldn't have representation of different body types. All right, I have like no fucking money either. 10,000 is actually not that bad. Okay, with this, we should now have enough ingredients in case we have to cook. That's pretty cool. You're the angler. I don't give a fuck about you at all. This is not the place I wanted to go, but it's close. All right, let's go. Representation rocks, you know. This way. You said what? Passion, Rouge, and Abyss Shadow. Oh, what are you doing? I need you. I have absolutely no money. There we go. And then ooh, fancy. Oh no, I don't I need to make a dark pendulum. I made the wrong one. Oh no. I don't have a dark pendulum. Well, I could make that anyway, I guess. Oh, there you go. Let's make 2 of those. So we got something at least. Okay, everyone, it's time to save and go. I guess. See what comes up. I do not. She lives in the middle of America, and I'm on the east. I'm on the East Coast. Just live with my wife and 3 cats. My 3 kittens. Not kittens anymore. What the fuck? I think Layla's 3. No, she's 4. Hold on. Derivative is 5, I think. So that means Layla's 4. With my cats. They're not kittens. Don't kid yourself, Darren. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Bridge. All right. We've saved in the 2 slots. I've been married since 2019. All right. I actually can't go anywhere. Okay, so I couldn't train. Well, no, I could train to get more U materials, but I couldn't actually gain experience anywhere. Your equipment's in perfect order, right? And Valamar's all ready too? Commencing the operation, blah, blah. Yes, let's go. That's why you have the other save slot, just in case something happens.
Final preparations. Depart for the agreed location. Once there, we're on standby until the assault begins.
Well, thank you. No, I haven't been in college in a long time. I don't know. Yes, ma'am. Departing for the agreed location. We'll keep watch for any threats from the ground.
Course to the Kreuzin province secured.
Kreuzin.
Courageous, full speed ahead.
Of course. She's going to be the action captain for over the whole entire game. Go, go, go. Why doesn't Min have a line? God, I haven't been in college in... Oh, 10 or 12 years, I think. I didn't even get a degree. Oh, no, they're doing something else, but I agree with you. Like, why give a 16-year-old command of a ship? I don't know if I trust a 16-year-old to command a ship that costs millions of dollars. Mere in this case. I don't know how long this is going to last. We might have to quit before I can get to a save point, everyone. Who could that be? This sounds like the 4th Armored Division. Oh, man, like a single file of tanks. I don't know how well that's going to work, everybody. Is that the 4th Armored Division? It is. It's Craig the Red. The advantage is ours this time. On our pride as Imperial soldiers, it's time to blast those walking chunks of metal to pieces. How the fuck can you balance on that? You too? Why are you outside of tank? God damn it, everyone. You're gonna go deaf because I don't see y'all having earplugs. Fucking, there's no earplugs. You're gonna go deaf. And God, no. I mean, I understand leading from the front. I get that, but I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Backup Unit 1. Backup Unit 1 with dealing with... That's not his voice. Backup Unit 1 with dealing with enemies that approach both flanks. Yes, sir! Craig the Orange. With the orange style mastery from Dragon Ball Z. I know, right? You know what's more looks like Son Goku? Goemon from Mystical Legends Goemon. Mystical Ninja Goemon. His secret power that he gets near the end of the game makes him look exactly like Super Saiyan. It's fucking wild. Orange. Oh, I forgot what Orange does in Dragon Ball Z. I think Orange, because Blue, I think, is all about defending. I think Orange is all about drills? No, I think that's Black. I don't have a manual with me, so I don't know. Blast, I can't believe they've advanced this far. Apparently they're going to meet the same fate that Celtic did. Well, if that's the case, let's give them what they want. Yes, sir. Well, I don't know if it's bad, but they have lots of money, so they can kind of do what they want to do. Come in, come in. This is Brayhard South Entrance. Do y'all read me? Huh. What is it? We're a little busy at the moment. We're under attack from the South Cruising Highway to the RMP. Come again? They have lots of money, so they can kind of just do what they want to. They can throw their weight around in money. That seems really dangerous to fire those rocket launchers so close to somebody. Oh, hey, implement little. No matter. Now's our chance to put those dogs down for good. Focus all firepower on their legs to impede their movement. Keep it up while making a gradual retreat. We need to force them to call for reinforcements. We probably shouldn't be saying that. Yes, ma'am! That's not her voice at all. The battle on the north side of the city should have begun by now. The rest is in your hands, Class 7. Because, like, also, can somebody fire those from the shoulder? I don't know. I thought, like, firing 4 rockets would totally, like, I don't know, knock something off their feet. Osborn was cool. He did have his things, right? With Crow's story of what Osborn did. Like, it makes sense. You have the... Should we do something that's nice for one person or nice for the majority of people? Right? So, you know, the special economic zone Crow lived in, well, Osborn wanted to make it that way, so he set things up. So the mayor of the village would be blamed and would be, you know, forced to quit his position. But now there's a special economic zone and everyone in Erebonia has prospered because of it. But if Osborn didn't, you know, kick the mayor out of that village, then no one would have prospered. It's super weird. It's a lot. Being in a leadership position, making those hard choices is not something I envy. They attacked the city from both sides, though, oh, those shameless fiends, my ass. Is there still no response from the Pentagrill? I'm afraid not, Your Grace. We've been trying repeatedly, but we've yet to gain contact. The same remains true for Lord Rufus's personal ship as well. Oh, that damn son of mine surely isn't planning on casting me aside. I thought useless was the only useless son I had, but I see I was mistaken. Yeah, I'm wondering exactly what, you know, because Osborn was not the Emperor. The Emperor is somebody else. I actually thought Osborn was the Emperor for a little bit until I realized, you know, I heard he wasn't. I'm like, all right, so what's the Emperor doing then? Quite curious. Regardless, we must make the best of what we have to repel those intruders. See that my will is done. Yes, Your Grace. What's up, Scarlet? How you doing over there? And there's the sad sight. Man, if I know things were gonna pan out to be such a mess, I would have gone to where the 4th Division is. Remember, we're not to even think of trying to fight in any of this war's major battles. We belong in the shadows, and as such, that is where we will remain. Leave the battles that will be recorded in history's pages to others. You're too uptight for someone whose only job now is to sit and do a whole lot of nothing. Oh, didn't you just get back from Crossbell? Oh. If we're just going to be sitting around anyway, you might as well just relax. Well, I can't deny I have a little interest as you in being here, but interest or no, this is work. Work! Looks like I'm not the only one who doesn't want to be here. Oh, then again, it takes a special kind of person to want to help someone who has no problem burning his own territory to the ground. Still, as someone whose own life is about to burn out, perhaps this is where I belong. I don't know. I like Scarlet. She's pretty cool. I like that she's like, I'm just going to do what I want. Fuck you. May I manage one last moment of beauty before my flame burns? Are you going to commit suicide too, Scarlet? Did you have your big thing? Did you get what you want done in Trails of Cold Steel 1? Now you're like, it's time to die? Really, Scarlet? Vulcan did the same thing. You don't have to do that. Scarlet. Was that? However, before you say that, you got to get to know them first. Like, what happens if Scarlet poops with the door open all the time and she never closes it? Right? I always use that as an example, but it's so true. Like, somebody could look cool on the outside, but that's the way they portray on the outside. Right? That's not their private life. Their private life could be something totally different that you don't like. The Crimson Wings.
This is Alphen Rysay Arner, speaking from on board the Courageous.
Nah, I don't think so.
We have come to arrest Duke Alberea on suspicion of ordering the destruction and razing of Keldic. Please surrender peacefully.
Your Highness. Ha! So the attack on Berea Hard was merely a diversion. No matter, shoot them down. Do a front flip. Damn it. Wait, how the fuck do they do that? Well, actually, no. Keldic was a major economic powerhouse, right? They had the grand market everywhere. Like, destroying Keldic was probably as Very diplomatic and thought of move, because now the grand market does not exist. Trade cannot happen anymore in Celtic. Like that's actually pretty smart of what they chose. Nicely done, Reen. Reinforcing Valamar's sword with the Sumerian ore made quite an impressive difference. Their defenses are weak. Now's our chance to rush inside. Correct. Yeah, I know. I don't think they could make the grand market grand in a PS3 game. I totally agree. When I heard the grand market, I thought it was going to be something much bigger. Kind of like the mall in something in Trails. City in Trails in the Sky. However, I do think this is still the thing of like an economic zone is huge. Not as big, probably because like the special economic zone, but still like trade can't happen. I don't know. Maybe. But I still think there's some significance of the grand market being burned down. Scarlet, is it you? All right, I'll get there. We gotta wait. We gotta wait. I'm actually thinking of increasing my streaming time by half an hour. We'll see. Not today, though. Oh, you have one of those swords like the Dark Eldar do. That's new Soldat. High-speed Soldat Castrel. What's up, Scarlet?
Hello, beautiful children of Class 7. It looks like our time to fight has come once again.
Scarlet. Scarlet, is that you? Not a fan of you suddenly showing up.
Oh well, I still owe you for managing to escape from us back at Corellia Fortress. I suppose so, but for what it's worth, I just don't care.
No, I mean, I think, you know, a lot of women's clothing is not skin tight, but tight fitting. Also with their chest, right? With their chest, you gotta, I mean, you could have loose fitting clothing, that's absolutely fine, but also people kind of wear what they want to wear, what they feel most. So that's like, I think the glory of being able to choose what clothes you want to wear is, you know, it kind of reflects your personality. And if she likes those clothes that show off her body, then that's what she wants. But I don't know if they're too tight or not. I haven't really worn clothes like that.
I don't care about our past encounters. I don't care about the Noble Alliance, and I don't care about what happens to this country.
I have no idea why they're helping Scarlet. What do you mean?
I have no reason to want to cling to life. See, punished the man who stole everything from me just to put a railway through my homeland by putting a bullet through his heart. That was all I lived for, and now it's done.
Just like Vulcan, I was right.
Right now, I'm nothing but a walking corpse searching for a place to die, maybe because she asked me not to hope. That's why I've come to see you, Ashen Prince. You're the perfect opponent for me to fail in battle against.
She's just like V was.
She's lost the will to live as well.
What a spoiled child.
Still, you're all welcome to join me if you want. This Castrel Soldat was designed for pure speed.
He is.
And I'm going to be pushing it past its limits and flying it straight to hell with V and G08s. But there's always room for more passengers on the trip.
I do remember Gideon. He had the flute.
I'll give you full story if you decide to join us. Sound fair? And if you choose not to join, well, that way has its own charms, I suppose.
What about him? If it's a fight you want, I can grant you that much, but I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. I won't let anyone else so easily choose to die.
If you think you can stop me, go right ahead and try.
Let's fucking go. In 27 minutes.
This'll be a tough one. Be careful.
Okay. I'll figure it out. Okay. Oh, yeah, I want it to be that way. Okay, left to right, that's way easier. No, we are skipping animations. However, because the camera started from this way. I'm like, this is not the orientation I wanted, and can I change it? And yes, I can totally change it. I understand why it was this way, because you can see everything differently, but yeah. Because the orientation was so different, that threw me for a loop. Okay, no head.
Here I go.
For that right now as we try to figure things out. Okay. So when you're standing, that doesn't do anything. So body. Okay, body when you're standing is what we're looking for. That is a lot of HP. My God. Okay. Oh, that was only 2. Okay, well, what about your arms then? Nope, that's also okay. I guess just like Vulcan, right? There's not a 100% fuckity fuck rate. Unbalance rate. Oh, I see. You can counter a lot of things. Okay. So you have evasion. Do we have a student that can help with evasion?
Let's go. Gotcha.
Okay. Okay, now you're this thingy. I do need to know how much this is going to do in case I have to worry about this later. So we're gonna revive. And we are going to, you are charging, so let's put your head on. Nope, no head when you're charging. Okay, how much does this do? I have no defense. Fire slash does not that much. I have 1,000,000 HP, that's really cool. Charge.
Here.
Okay.
Too bad.
Oh, meanie. 14,896. Okay, fire slash is 14,896. That's not that bad. Stop doing that. I need someone who can help me. I don't know what student has what I want though.
This is bad.
You're gonna like 15,000 to me, so you're absolutely fine.
Too bad.
It's my turn.
Oh, wait, look at that. All right, Dragon Braid Rain. We can get Aquamaster. Sonic Burst, Gale Raid, Ultimate Barrier, Geoquake, Lordly Flare. I guess I'm just gonna have to figure it out as I go along, but I'm gonna go with no. You right
Sorry
now.
for the trouble. All right, let's get this started.
Okay, so that's attacking people. Strength and speed minus 25? Sure. Let's do that, I guess, right now. Maybe that'll help with you avoiding everything. I need to heal soon.
Too bad.
I do need to heal soon, don't I? Oh, I have crafts. I absolutely forgot about those. Actually, an idea. I can do that later.
Too bad.
Danger! 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 I need to heal soon. There we go. Because I'm like, even if I got the counter, I'd still be fine. 10, 4, 5, 5.
My turn.
Yeah, 50%. Let's go.
Here you
There we go. Body.
Too bad.
Okay, so you are not helping at all. At all. I really need to go down.
Leave it to me.
Next person.
Understood.
Increases physical strength. Attacks the torrent of water. Okay, I'm gonna just keep
I leave
switching.
this to you.
I'll show you how it's done.
Cool. Defense and ADF go down by 25%. No.
I leave this to you.
Will do.
Speed plus 25%. You.
Come on, Lammy.
Aye. Fine. I guess we'll just go back to Emma then. Whatever.
I'll take it from here.
Cool. That's defense up. I don't give a fuck. Charge. We're gonna eventually need to deal with stuff. And you are gonna use crafts, and you are going to use this one. There we go. Gonna avoid that. And attack for 8,693. Not bad. I guess if I can make my speed go down, countering would actually probably be more useful, wouldn't it? Can you stop doing that, please?
Bring it on.
8458. And there we go. Well, I mean, it is making our CP up when we do that, so that's cool. Will you fucking stop doing that? I can't do that anymore. My God. Oh, this is a different one. Oh, okay then. Okay. Tight, yo.
It's working. It's my turn. Keep it up.
I know it's your turn. We need to heal. That's what you want to do. Go, and then how much is this going? This is Dark Fencer. 17. All right, so like your special attacks are doing like 17 to me. That's absolutely okay. That's not that bad. I can deal with 17.
Gotcha.
7032. And you. I don't really want to recover right now. I guess we'll just activate the burning flames. Whatever. This is really not the most epic music for Scarlet wanting to kill herself. I would expect the game to have something more like sad or morose, not let's fucking go.
Too bad.
You know, do 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 do. You know, do 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 do. You know, da 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 da. This is Dark Fencer, so you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's like 17,000. Let's go. Oh yeah, look at that. 65,380. Hell yeah. We're fine. We are absolutely okay. Hey, look, you won.
This can't be happening.
What do you mean? You did this. You did this on purpose. You did this on purpose. You did this on purpose. Scarlet, what do you mean this can't be happening? I don't think that was the right thing. Probably would have been like finally or good or I'm done. That would have been more proper than I can't believe this is happening. I lost again.
He did it.
Nice work, Reed.
Can see why he receives classmates. He fought just as wonderfully as he does in his Azure Knight. Now I can go with no regrets.
This is bad. Watch out, Rain. Pushing her soldat for that kind of speed put a huge strain on its orbital engine.
Just like the other one.
At this rate, the same thing that happened with B's gonna happen here too.
I won't let that happen.
How will you stop it?
I'm not going to stand back and allow anyone else to die. Not if I have the power to stop it.
Who says you have the power to stop it, though?
We're doing this, Valimar. Acknowledged.
Doing what? I'm sorry. How did you know where the core was? How did you know that the core was in the bottom? Please tell me that, Reen, because it could have been at the top. You didn't know. You didn't. Did you take Soldot anatomy classes? And who are you to deny somebody their death, Reen? Who are you to play God and deny somebody their death?
There really is no end to your recklessness. Is that her Soldot's cockpit?
Yeah. Looks like I managed to separate it in time. I want to check to see if she's all right in there just in case, though.
Watch her pull a gun on you.
You put on a good show, Reen. All right, everyone. We're going in.
Right. We've got to hurry while Claire and the others are keeping the soldiers here occupied. We'll check if everything is clear inside. Follow when you can.
I will. Take care, everyone.
Our objective is to infiltrate the fortress and apprehend my father, Duke Alberea. Remain on guard at all times.
Let's hurry. Class 7, Group A, advance into the fortress.
Yeah, it's kind of like the prequel of Chosen Cold Steel 1. So I don't know why I said Group A, though. It's everybody here, unless Group B is the people that I didn't take with me. What would happen if he ran?
Valimar?
What would happen if like Valimar ran out of mana as he was transporting them out? Would they just like disappear? Kind of like the people in Star Trek 1. Star Trek the movie episode 1.
Her life appears to be in no danger.
That's really small.
This should do it.
How did you know how to do that, Rain?
Are you okay?
Why did you have to? I was so close. So close to being reunited with him.
Sorry, but I wasn't about to let that happen. I can't pretend to know everything about the life that you've led. But based on what I do know, I don't believe it's okay for that life to come to an end like this. Accept justice for what you've done, and then find a way to atone for your crimes.
Green, stop being so uppity. Jesus. You really are soft.
Looks like she passed out.
Oh, okay. Do you think? I think she might commit suicide later.
Still, I'm glad I made it in time.
Same here.
What's up, Crow?
It's Ordine!
How long have you been there?
Oh, how cute. Did you come because you were all worried about your friend?
Oops.
You got me. Still, I wasn't expecting you to try a bet with stakes quite that high. Did you even stop to think for 1 second about what would happen if you got caught in that explosion?
I wasn't thinking at all, to be honest. Still, if I can't win a bet like that, what chance do I have of winning against you? Right, Crow?
Fair enough. Well, thanks. Oh, and reinforcing your weapon with Sumerian ores, not a bad idea. Just know that you're gonna need to do more than reinforce some old sword to match up to Ordine. So, you know, keep working your way through those trials. Oh, and that was some fine work you did making it, George. Can't wait to see what the final product looks like. I think you'll like what you see. As for the two of you, Toa and Angelica, looks like you've really gotten the hang of flying that thing. I don't think there are many students out there who can learn to handle a cutting-edge cruiser in a couple weeks. You two are nuts.
It was nothing. We can't afford to take forever getting used to a ship when we've got a troublemaker like you to bring home.
Just you wait.
Yeah, it's like they have the technology to transfer voices and video wirelessly, but their microphone is still low quality enough that there's the interference of a microphone.
You'll be coming back to us. I promise.
Wait,
you
Toa,
that.
why? Why Toa?
And I hope you're ready to be on cleaning duty until graduation as a penalty for worrying us so
Oh
much.
my God, stop worrying about school. Jesus.
If you think you can do it, go right ahead. You still got a long way to go before you can defeat me. But I ain't gonna complain if you actually pull it off.
Okay, time to get back to work. Your classmates must be waiting inside for you by now. You should go after them.
We'll get Valimar back on board the Courageous and keep watch here. You can count on that.
Good luck!
Thanks. We'll be back soon.
Oh my God, stop talking about school. Just accept that you're not going to go back. And also accept that you're not going to get Crow back. Calm down. You don't have to get... Why are you so focused on getting Crow back? You don't have to do that. It's fine.
Stop right there.
And who are you? Jaegers. That's a giant sword right there.
If it isn't the Northern Jaegers, step aside. Our business is with Duke Alberea, not with you.
Afraid that's not gonna happen. We have orders to take you into our custody, Usus Alberea.
And for our homeland of North Ambria, we intend to do just that.
Some things just don't change.
At least I don't have to read it.
Sarah Valentine?
Valentine.
I wasn't expecting to find you accompanying our target. I was aware that you'd made quite a name for yourself as a bracer by the name of Purple Lightning.
Oh, were you in the Jaeger Corps before this?
But I see the rumors about you becoming a teacher at that academy were also true.
Sarah.
Do you know them, instructor?
Yeah, afraid so. We go quite a ways back. I don't intend to tell you that what you're doing is wrong. There's no doubting that the money you raise is vital to the people back home. But right now, being an instructor to these kids comes first. And Erebonia, not North Ambria, is my home now. So I don't care who it saves. I'll show no mercy to anyone who dares to burn my home to the ground. I'll make damn sure you can never do anything like that ever again.
Getting
So let's
Sarah
go.
Pissed.
I'll take all of you on.
I wonder what Sarah looks like with her hair down.
You might be tough, but do you honestly think you can fight us by yourself?
You don't have to fight alone. You can't fight a high-ranking corps like that by yourself.
I won't allow it. We'll...
Nuh-uh. I want you all to stand back and leave this to me. It's time for me to settle what I failed to do 6 years ago.
Okay.
Very well.
It's time to make you regret turning your back on your homeland and leaving us.
Shit, was I supposed to remember what she did 6 years ago? Totally forgot. Oh well.
Let me show you why I'm called the Purple Lightning. Off we go.
Okay. Sarah can now use Northern Limits.
My turn.
What does that do? Combines abrasives while in Jaeger's strength. You were all faint 100%. I think we're supposed to use this on purpose.
Time to try for once.
Huh. Oh, it's a faint 100%. I thought, oh my gosh, should have waited for the crit. Whatever. You have Shining, I guess.
Oh, please.
Oh man. Oh, faint. Right, faint is not the same thing as, you know, making their HP go to 0. That's called death blow. I fucked up. Damn it. I'll live.
Impossible.
For a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Yes. Seriously? Seriously? Owie, that hurt.
Bring it on.
Yeah. Arts? What arts do you have? Nothing. So I didn't give you anything because I didn't know this was going to happen. 3,000, 2,000, 3,000. Let's do that.
What? Wait a second! Oh, please.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. Item. We're at 82. We can probably get an S thing on the crit. We just need to restore Under 20. We need to restore 20 CP. Do we have someone who can restore us 20 CP? I don't know if that's going to happen afterwards, though. I think it'll... Hi, Cecilia. Hi, little girl. Come here. Cecilia. Hi, Cece. I'm sorry. I know. I'm not really singing how you want me to. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. I love you. Do your best, CCs. Do your best. And now we're on the crit. There we go. There we go. Should have just done this in the beginning. Hi, CCs. Hi, CC BoBC. Hi, CC BoBC. Shishi BoBCs. Oh, I got Suffer. That's cool. Hi, CCs. Hi, CCs. Shuko. Cecilia is so cute. She's so cutest. She came right in my lap just for me.
What's going on?
Well, no, I killed all of them. Come on.
Completely alone?
No, I disagree with what's happening right now.
Unbelievable.
It looks like you've grown even stronger since your days in the Corps.
Well, is that all you got? Go on. Fight me. I can take it.
Come on.
So try your luck as long as you want.
You're serious.
Sarah, it's okay.
I know, Cecilia. I'm sorry. I'm not so cross-legged, huh?
Nah, I've had enough. I see no point in wasting any more time fighting with a wounded lioness.
This battle's dragged on long enough. I think this is time to walk away. Our contract with the Kreuzin province is hereby complete.
Are you allowed to simply abandon your contracts like that?
We've worked enough for the money we've been paid. We're not in the business of doing unpaid overtime.
Farewell, Valestein. We may meet again, but it won't be during this war.
I sure hope not.
We're withdrawing. Disperse and make your way to the agreed location.
Yeah.
Well, spiffy.
That could have gone a lot worse than it did.
Indeed, and it was all thanks to the complete and utter lack of sanity of our loving instructor.
Where do they get off calling me a wounded lioness anyway? I'll show them a lioness, the bastards. Still, I really wish you guys hadn't seen me that way. Didn't want you to know my background either, but not much I can do about that now, huh?
So you were just like V?
Yep. Once upon a time, I was a Jaeger too. A member of the Northern Jaegers, to be exact. That was 6 years ago, before I became a bracer. During my time there, I ended up being saved by Colonel Beatrix. That was what led me to break out of the group.
Oh, I forgot who that was.
I knew about it already, but it wasn't my place to talk about it.
I got all that from the ID ages ago, of course.
I guess you have your fair share of burdens to shoulder like the rest of us.
All this was a long, long time ago.
Are you all right?
You've contributed more than enough already. Leave the rest to us.
Hi, Cece. Celia. Hey.
Okay.
Good girl.
Maybe I went a little overboard in that fight. But you know what? It paid off. You won't need to worry about Jaegers on your way to the Duke now. He should still be somewhere in here. Find him and do what we came to do.
Understood.
Sure.
And you stay right here and rest. We'll be back before you know it.
Probably why it was increased to 7.
Let's go and find my father.
Sarah temporarily left the party. All right, everyone, that is it for today. What did we get done today? A lot of stuff. We saw Celtic burn to the ground. Well, no, we saw that Celtic was raised, and some of Celtic burned. Otto died, and then one of Sarah's friends got hurt and was very unconscious. What else? We fought Scarlet and won, and then saved her from committing suicide. And then I'm like, well, how dare you try to stop Scarlet? What, how dare you decide like, oh, I'm so cool that I'm going to stop somebody from killing themselves, even though they might have wanted to die. I don't know. So anyway, there is that. 1 second. I see. We'll have to eventually come back to finish the shrines. That's why. Okay. All right. So anyway, yeah. So that's what we got done today. We saw Sarah go KO Ken times 10 and fuck all the Jaegers over, and now the Jaeger's like, no, we're done. Fuck this shit. Bye. And we all saw that Duke Albrea was the one who ordered the city to be burned, and everyone else on the Noble Alliance was like, yeah, we didn't actually want that. Like, I don't know why they did that. So can you just take care of them, please? We're not going to get in your way. And so that was it. So what can you take next episode? Next episode, we are going to apprehend Duke Albrea and then, I guess, do the rest of the altars. I thought high derivative. I thought we were going to do all the altars first and then come back here, but I guess not. So yeah, that's what we can expect next episode. Further about Wednesday's episodes, next Wednesday, so probably the 27th on the 29th. Hi, Derivative. How are you? Derivative? On the 29th will be Parasite Eve, and most likely we will finish Parasite Eve on the 29th, way before the 2-hour mark. So we're going to do some other things. So after Parasite Eve, I'm going to do some of the games that my wife has bought me over the years. And so I'm going to start with the SeaWorld game on the PS2. I forgot exactly what it was called. It's whatever that killer dolphin thing was called. Not Shenmue. That's not the right word. But their adventures in SeaWorld, so I don't fucking know what the games mean like. And then the Wednesdays for the next few months are just going to be populated with all the weird games my wife has bought me. So like Crisis Time, Arc the Lad, Hellfire, just all the weird like $5 games. I remember one time my wife was someone that she bought like the cheap ass for $5 games from a retro game store, and the cashier's like, you know you don't have to buy these, right? We have better games. What are you? No. What are you? No, don't eat that. What the fuck? Anyways, that's it. So yeah, everyone, you're watching Active Fireball on twitch.tv/ActiveFireball and on YouTube at youtube.com/ActiveFireball8288/live. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 7:30 in the morning to 9:30 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. Everyone, if you like what you see, consider giving me a follow if you're on Twitch, a sub if you're on YouTube. Both are great, easy, and free ways to communicate to me. Hey, Active Fireball, I like what you're doing. Can you please do more? I should actually probably make a goal. I'll think of that. If you really like what you see, please consider telling your friends and family about me. I'm a great pre-work stream and a post-work stream person. That's cool. And then if you really, really like what you see, consider becoming a patron, patreon.com/ActiveFireball. You get cool stuff like sticker in the mail. You get access to all the VODs a week early. And furthermore, you get access to the poll for the next game we are going to play for the Video Game Book Club. My brother suggested Video Game Roundtable, so I'll need to chew on that, see what I think. Speaking of patron, Mom, thank you for the You Are Awesome, and Sean and Viking, thank you for the You Are Appreciated tiers. Your patronage is appreciated. Furthermore, everyone, I do want to say that we have a Video Game Book Club now on Patreon. The first meeting is going to be February 22nd at 11 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. In order to get access to the book club, you need to be a member of Patreon on at least a free tier or higher. If you are on a paid tier, you do get access to the poll for what game we are going to play next month. And so the game we are going to discuss in February is What Remains of Edith Finch. You can either play the game, watch the game, you can watch somebody stream it, whatever. Basically, as long as you have played the game and you have experienced it, come on over to, become a free member on Patreon, and then come on over on February 22nd. Online, it's online, and we get to talk about it. But if you have not finished the game by that time, you can still show up and talk, but beware that you will most likely get spoiled by the game. And that's it. So yeah, go on my Patreon, totally look up a Video Game Book Club. It's totally open to the posts. Some of the posts are open to the public. Further, if you don't want to become a member, you can suggest what games to talk about. And yeah, so totally do that, because I like playing video games and talk about them, and probably you do too. I think that's it. That was a long outro. A lot of stuff to say. Everyone, we have 0 viewers. Wow. Okay, that's weird. Usually I have at least 1 viewer, but I have 0 on Twitch today. Huh. Well, anyway. Lurkers who are lurking, thank you so very much for lurking. Watchers who are watching, thank you so very much for watching. Bots who are botting, thank you so very much for botting. Love you all, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.